Last week, we explored the Stoic blueprint for becoming the strongest version of yourself. Discipline, principles, silent strength. But strength is not the end goal. Strength is the foundation. What comes after strength? Freedom, leadership, influence. This is where the Stoic path takes us next, because the man who cannot lead himself cannot lead others, and the man enslaved by desire, opinion, or fear will never taste true freedom. Today, we go deeper. Today, we uncover the next stage of Stoicism, the path to unbreakable freedom, unshakable leadership, and inner mastery. Chapter 1. The two kinds of freedom. Everyone talks about freedom, the freedom to travel, the freedom to quit your job, the freedom to live without limits. But the Stoics remind us there are two kinds of freedom. The first is outer freedom, the ability to move, to earn, to do as you please. The second is inner freedom, the ability to remain calm, unshaken, and self-governed no matter what happens. Which is more powerful? A rich man who panics at the loss of his wealth, or a poor man who sleeps in peace because nothing can steal his calm? True freedom begins within, and once you master it, outer freedom often follows. Chapter 2. The Stoic Leader. A Stoic is not only a man of discipline, he is a leader. But leadership is not about titles, it is not about followers, it is not about standing on stage and being admired. Leadership begins in the smallest place, your own life. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome, the most powerful man in the world. Yet every night he wrote in his journal, reminding himself, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The Stoic leads by example, by consistency, by calm presence in chaos. When you master yourself, others will naturally follow, not because you demand it, but because you embody it. Chapter 3. Wealth, Power, and the Stoic Mind. Many men chase wealth and power, but most do so as slaves, slaves to greed, slaves to ego, slaves to approval. The Stoic sees wealth and power differently. Epictetus, born a slave, said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Wealth, then, is a tool. Power is a tool. They are to be used with wisdom, never worshipped. The Stoic may build businesses, he may grow rich, he may gain influence, but he never forgets the man who is owned by his desires is not free, no matter how much gold he holds. Chapter 4. The Training Ground of Adversity. Every hardship is training. Every setback is preparation. Modern men avoid pain. They run from struggle. They numb themselves with distractions. The Stoic runs into the fire. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Fire feeds on obstacles. The obstacle becomes fuel." Think of your last challenge. Did it break you, or did it train you? If you choose to see adversity as training, nothing is wasted. Failure becomes wisdom. Pain becomes strength. Obstacles become teachers. Chapter 5. Command of Desire. Desire is the strongest chain. The desire for approval, the desire for comfort, the desire for more. The Stoics taught, if you want to be free, reduce your desires. Ask yourself, do I need this or do I crave it? Is this choice based on principle or on impulse? Freedom is not the absence of desire, it is the mastery of it. To use desire as fuel, not as a leash. A man who cannot command his desires will always be commanded by them. Chapter 6. The Art of Stillness. In a noisy world, stillness is rebellion. Most men cannot sit quietly for 5 minutes without distraction. They need stimulation, entertainment, escape. But the Stoic trains stillness. Meditation, journaling, quiet reflection. These are not luxuries, they are necessities. Because a man who cannot sit with himself will never master himself, and a man who has mastered stillness carries an unshakable calm into every storm. Chapter 7. The Legacy of Action. Words are cheap. The world is full of talkers, of men with opinions, of endless noise. The Stoic builds a legacy not by words, but by action. Every morning you rise early. Every reaction you control. Every hardship you endure. Every principle you uphold. Each small act of discipline is a brick. Over years, those bricks form a fortress, your legacy. Not a legacy carved in stone, but a legacy written in the lives you touched and the example you lived. Chapter 8. 6 Habits for Stoic Leadership. Let us anchor these truths into 6 practical habits. 1. Begin your day in silence before the world speaks. 2. Reflect daily. What did I do well? What can I do better? 3. Guard your attention like treasure. 4. Say less, do more. 5. Seek challenges, not comfort. 6. Act always by principle, not impulse. These habits are not glamorous, they are not loud, but practiced daily, they will transform you into a leader, first of yourself, then of others. Chapter 9. The Unbreakable Man. What does it mean to be unbreakable? It does not mean you never feel pain. It does not mean you never doubt. It does not mean you never fall. It means you always rise. It means no insult, no failure, no hardship can touch your inner freedom. An unbreakable man does not live for applause. He does not chase possessions. He does not crumble under pressure. He walks calmly through storms. He holds fast when others collapse. And by mastering himself, he becomes free. Conclusion. The Stoic Path. This is the Stoic path. From discipline to strength. From strength to freedom. From freedom to leadership. And through it all, a calm spirit, unshaken by the world. The modern world does not need more noise. It does not need more ego. It needs men of presence, wisdom, and strength. Be that man. Start with discipline. Live by principle. End with freedom. Conquer yourself, and the world can never conquer you. Subscribe and continue this journey with me. Together, we walk the Stoic path.